let's say
What's
one
good,
day
bro?
you get a knock on your front door, right? And all of a sudden, it's this, like, let's say it's this guy in a suit, right? Just to keep it simple. And he hands you a little black box, right? And inside of the box, he opens it, and there's a red button inside. And he informs you that if you press this button somewhere, someone in the world will die. But you get 100 grand. Are you pressing the button?
Someone random, just randomly.
Yeah, just someone random in the world, just.
Am I pressing it? Is that what you're asking, or how many times am I pressing? Is what you're asking?
Both. One, are you pressing it? And two, if so, how many times? I press the button. I press the button like 7 times. I smash the button to see if the money stacks.
Yeah, like I would ask, I'd hit the button and probably take out a good like 10 people. I know that sounds like a
That's
murder, like
crazy.
murderer, like serial killer
Only 10?
thing. I only need $1 million, bro. With $1 million, bro, I'd be set. I can set up like. I know what to do with $1 million. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I press that shit like it's a fidget toy for those retard kids. You know, just.
You're fired.
I'd put that shit on one of those massage guns that, the. You feel me though, like.
Eric's the kid you tell not to push the red button, and the second you turn your back, he's pushing the red button.
Cue that clip of Rocket talking to Groot, like, don't press that button. Anyway, you know which scene I'm talking about? That shit's funny.
Yes, I do know what scene you're talking about.
So how you doing today, bro?
I'm doing good, bro. I got some news, but
we'll talk about it later. Episode 6, baby boy.
Let's get it, bro. I didn't think we was gonna make it.
Let's get it.
I look, didn't think we was gonna make it this far. I thought we was gonna get canceled, Why is somebody following me, bro?
Nah. Someone's following you? Hey, yo, Chris Hansen. But no.
Oh, they had a crown.
I knew we were.
They had a crown. OG status.
I knew we were at least gonna make it to episode 10. I know we're at least gonna make it to episode 10. Before we get hit with the racism.
What did he say?
Claims because of Emilio here.
I don't have nothing.
It wouldn't be out. It wouldn't be out of place to see Emilio wearing a white hood and the whole white hood gang. Also, HT, like HD TVs, right?
Right.
Do you know why they went from 2K to immediately 4K?
Because 3K wasn't enough? I don't know.
Because 3Ks would be a little too racist.
You're fired.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the SIDEQuest Bros Podcast. Episode 6, baby!
We back with another banger.
It's good to be back in front of all you lovely people. And by now, hopefully y'all have seen that other video that we posted on Friday. How'd y'all like that, motherfucker?
What Eric posted.
How'd y'all like that, motherfucker? Leave it in the comments. And if you haven't seen it, go watch it. We'll be here when you get back. Yeah, but expect more videos like that, both from me and Emilio.
Where's this dude?
Typically gonna try to do a Monday, Friday type thing, but all things considered. You feel me? So, what are we starting with first, Emilio?
We got beef today, bro. I'm beefing with you today. No, I'm not really beefing with you today, but look, let's talk about this debate topic I
I
really
mean,
got.
you know, he is a beef eater, so you know he
You're
be
you're
beefing on
you're done.
he be beefing on that meat. Anyway,
You're done. You're fired.
what's your beef?
Anyways,
What what problems do you have with me today besides the fact that you're gay and I'm not?
whoa, Eric, can't be saying that. You know, it's 2025. People still get offended.
Hey,
Anyways,
are you
let's talk.
offended?
Let me talk. I'm not, but anyways. So, topic for today for We Got Beef is Battle Royale game. Best genre evolution or tired trend?
What do you mean by that?
Tired trend, like an overused, overplayed. Like, think about it. When Fortnite came out, it was like the top Battle Royale game, right?
Okay.
Correct? Yes or no? But after a while,
Eh,
everything started becoming a Battle Royale game. Everything was like more or less. You know what I'm saying?
personally,
You can't. So did the Battle Royale trend, like genre evolution, kill the game trend a little bit due to the fact of it being repetitive through everywhere?
being like oversaturated type shit.
Yeah, more or less is what I'm saying.
Yes and no. I always will love me a nice old battle royale shootout. You feel me? But I
Yeah,
can
but that's what Call of Duty's
also
for. That's what Call of Duty's base game was, like basically a battle royale, kind of battle royale. But
Call of Duty's base game was never a battle royale.
I know it's not a base.
Call
Now
of
it's
Duty,
Warzone is now.
Call of
Warzone
Duty,
is.
Call of Duty became a battle royale because of the popularity. I think battle royale killed Call of Duty,
Yeah, I think it
and
did
that's a
too.
hill I'll die on.
I think that did too. I think it
Because
killed a lot of
remember,
games bro, because even with the battle passes in
on God,
Fortnite itself, it caused other games to create battle passes, which was
to do
crazy.
a
Like,
battle
bro,
passes, right?
8 ball pull on my phone has a battle pass. It's like $4.99 and it lasts a week. Like, I'm not finna drop $5 a week. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no, I get you. I think the invention of a battle royale, genius, right?
overuse and saturation of it is
But
just
while I do think a game being, you know, a battle royale, you know, having a battle royale function might be a cop out. What I don't want games to start doing is like Call of Duty. They're just releasing a new fucking battle royale and wanting to charge like $80 for it. No, right? Like the latest Black Ops barely had a fucking story mode. It's just you're paying more money for Warzone. You feel me? Like it's
I
while
believe
I do
now
like
that I believe now that Call of Duty is a pay to win game at this point because basically you got to pay to get certain shit to advance or not advance, but better. I don't know how that makes sense. Like better your not better your skills, but better like your loadout. Let me put it like that.
yeah, no, I get you. Speaking of pay to win games, how do you feel about those?
I thought we had this discussion last week.
Like, oh, did we?
Yes, we did.
Well, we're gonna ignore what I just said and yeah, no, pay to win games suck.
They
Anyway,
really do,
now
bro.
that anyway, but yeah, no. While I think battle royale is always gonna be a fun thing to play,
I always
it
think yes, I
is
always think
a
it's gonna be
little
around, but it is a little over.
yeah,
It's a
no,
little
for sure.
overused. Like
It's
everybody like.
definitely oversaturated.
Because now everything is like battle royale this, or you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, well,
Yeah,
what's the base of the games now? You know what I'm saying? Like they
right.
all
Where's
just,
the? Because
I understand it was a trend and they wanted the company to make money and stuff like that. But at one point, you got like, in order to separate yourself, you got to do something completely different. You know what I'm saying?
and that's what Fortnite did with battle royale.
I understand that. I understand that
Fortnite
they did something.
revolutionized the genre by having a battle royale. But now
Right.
battle royale has been such
And it's killed a lot
oversaturated.
of games.
I do think there's gonna be a like a resurgence of like a bunch of differently unique type games. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
but I
it just
mean,
hasn't happened yet.
now it's just more or less like it's. I don't like that it's being overused, bro. Like some games ain't even the games that used to be.
Call of Duty. Anyway.
Exactly.
Your boy got a fucking lightsaber. Woo!
I'm dropping bodies. Where are you at, bro?
And I got Force Lightning. Oh yeah. Your boy gonna be snapping.
Anyways, do you have any other comments on that besides that topic of we got beef?
No, I think I said pretty much everything regarding
Leave your look, guys.
like
For y'all
Battle
paying attention
Royale.
watching this video, look, leave your comments on what you believe on like what they should do with the battle royale like trend. Like, should they just start? Everybody should go back to how they were doing it, making their own creative selection games, or should it still be a trend? Leave your comments down below.
Yeah, down below, baby.
Anyways, so I want to kick it into conspiracy corner.
Ooh, okay. I love me a conspiracy. Lay it on me.
Look, I read this conspiracy earlier. I forgot what the name of it was, but I read about it earlier. So in the 1960s, right? America had these like plans, or really the government had these plans to like bomb and like hijack
Assassinate JFK.
planes. Hold on, this is gonna lead into another conspiracy theory after that. But anyways, so it was like to bomb and like certain cities and stuff like that in the U.S. hijack planes and stuff like that, and then blame it all on Cuba because we wanted to justify war with Cuba. The government wanted to justify war with Cuba, right? So I looked more into that, and some evidence that details what was said is that they found documents that said stuff like that. They also found, what else did it say? It says like they found documents showing the plans and everything like that, like of them hijacking planes, bombing cities. It was just all just because they wanted to go to war with Cuba, which I may need to read into why we wanted to go to war with Cuba, but
it was just to get the resources.
Probably. Another thing that I believe that went after that topic was that JFK is the one that shut it down. He's the one that told them no, basically. So I feel like his assassination probably came from that.
Oh, no, the government definitely killed JFK.
Yeah, it had to be something with that. But I'm just saying, like, it's crazy this conspiracy. It's just crazy, like, now it leads you to believe, like, with this conspiracy coming out with the oh shit, wrong thing to do. Anyways, with these documents coming out and stuff like that, like, it's making us think, like, damn. Now, like I said, back into like episode 1, episode 2, where I jumped into talking about 9/11. Like, if they were planning to do that in the 1960s, well, lets us know that that wasn't, what's it called? What happened in 2001, give or take.
Wait, no. Because 9/11, like, the terrorists have came out and taken responsibility for that one. They're like, we didn't even expect the towers to fall. That that was a happy accident type shit. But no, like the JFK files came out, like they released them, and of course it didn't say in black and white, right, that, you know, America killed JFK. But what they did say is American operatives were there, and they were doing things, but we can't tell you what they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which is crazy, bro. Like, I'm saying, like, one, the government try to initiate a war by killing its own people and like bombing its cities and hijacking planes. So killing civilians just to blame it on another country is crazy. Like, that was in their plans, bro. Like.
Also, we have to say this beforehand. Neither myself nor Emilio, I know we joke about it, but none of us are suicidal. So, you know, if we end up committing suicide after releasing this video, we did not.
Correct.
Alright, now that our P's and Q's are marked. Hi, you hear that, F agent listening to me? Hi, you can't even assassinate us right now. FBI, open up!
FBI agent outside in a van. I'm here. Don't worry.
I'm dead.
You.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Fuck, I'm dead.
Dang, bro, I didn't even get a chance. But all right, that's cool. All right,
My
so do you have
fucking
any other
Wi-Fi is
conspiracy theories
lagging
this week?
so badly.
Do you have any other conspiracy theories for this week?
I do have one. All right, so you know how there's a saying like when you're dying, you know, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, right? Yeah. Well, something that I've thought about that I just stumbled across when I was looking up conspiracy theories for this week was someone put this in a block of text that I think it's very interesting to think about. And it's like, what if when we die and the light at the end of the tunnel, what if it's just the light from another hospital room as we're being born? And the only reason you're crying is because you remember your past life and you're crying at the fact that you died. And as you grow up, you start to forget your past life and focus on your current life. But patches of memory stay behind, and that memory causes deja vu.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I just really never sat down and actually thought about it.
Right?
I mean, that's a great conspiracy, but like for the people that have said, like, I don't know if you've seen, like, I forgot. There's a movie about it.
Yeah, like I remember like in real life on TikTok, there's like all these little kids who like, you were my daughter, like telling like this fucking 2-year-old girl. I'll play the clip right now if I can find it. This 2-year-old girl was talking to her mom, and she was like, "You were my daughter." Basically, her mom got born again as her daughter, which is
crazy. Which is crazy. I mean, I don't know. Like, I see it like that. Yes, I can understand that. But then there's some people that that have died in a hospital bed and have witnessed their body. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
That have said that they have witnessed their body from like a 3D point
Bro,
of view.
I already marked something. My rage.
Yeah, I mean,
you need to start respecting the mark. You.
Anyways, how do you what do you believe on that? Like, what?
I don't know. It's definitely interesting. Because like I've also heard the stories.
That's
about,
basically
like,
the reincarnation. That's basically
like,
reincarnation. That's reincarnation.
That's the reincarnation theory. But I've also heard people die and say like they saw hell. You know what I mean?
Like, I feel like it's a personal based theory, like depending on what you believe, either if you believe in a religion or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's personally.
Yeah, no, I get you. Which would be a little weird if it was like based on like personal religion. Like, oh shit, you don't believe in anything, you just disappear, but oh, you believe in heaven. But you're a bad person, so hell for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was just.
Have you ever thought that one day you're not? Shit, have you ever thought one day you're gonna die? Ah! One day you're just not gonna be here anymore. Imagine.
And it's alright. I'm alright with that, bro. I'm alright with that.
I'm not. I'm a gift to the world. In a total humble manner, of course.
Sure.
No.
We'll say that.
Check the screen right now. It says the humblest person on the planet. And you can't argue with editing, sir.
Sure.
Sucks to suck. Anyway. You want to You want to move on to our new topic? Or our new segment this week? Or you want to save that?
I want to say that. I wanted to talk about game time or game news. My bad. Not game time. Game time's for the end. Do have a good game for Eric.
No, I can't do game news. I'm so sad.
Okay, well, I can do the game news as you cry and weep in your own sorrows.
Another year, my guy! Another year!
Alright, so what Eric is talking about for our game news this week is GTA 6 getting delayed again.
Again.
The crazy part again, bro.
He's
Oh my
under-
gosh. So, but we did get some stuff that is confirmed to be on the game. Hold on, give me 1 second. Ooh, that'd be good. Let me get that. You need help? Are you good over there?
I'm running. But yeah, keep talking.
Anyways, so it is confirmed that the map is gonna be twice as big as Los Santos in GTA 5. And it's going to be based on Vice City, which is based on a made-up series, a made-up city, or I guess country, state, whatever the hell you want to call it, called Leander or something like that. It's supposed to be basically Florida is what they're calling it. Dude, I saw a guy run this way. Anyways, another thing that's going to be is there's going to be social media in GTA 6.
Hey yo, my GTA character is gonna be a TikTok star. She's
That
a runner,
AO,
she's a
how many-
track star.
Bro, I'm finna hit you with, bro, the biggest flex of 2026 is finna be how many followers you got. How many GTA 6 followers do you
In
have?
GTA 6. Hey yo, irrelevant. You don't even have 10,000 followers on GTA 6 TikTok? Crazy.
Right? I'm gonna be like, dang, bro, crazy. Get with the program.
How did you die?
Another, bro, there's a dude in there. Anyways, another thing is that they're gonna have AI advanced NPCs and physics in the game. So what that means is like everything's gonna be more advanced. Like NPCs are basically gonna be like, I guess I'm guessing like real people, like act like real people in the game, but NPCs themselves.
What I'm hearing is the hose.
One of my favorite things that is coming out about this game is a dual protagonist stuff. We're gonna have a female and we're gonna have a guy.
And you know Emilio's dream has always been to be a bitch. So
Eric, no, that's you. That's why you dress up on Saturdays
No.
and go to the club.
that's why right now it's a picture of you with long hair and a dress on.
That's all right. That's all right. Anyways, but yeah, dual protagonist. So we're gonna have like basically it's gonna basically be based on Bonnie and Clyde. So for y'all who are
Which is
prepared,
interesting.
for those of y'all who are prepared for GTA 6 and cannot wait, drop a like on this video. I know everybody's waiting for it, so I better see 100 likes on this video. Cake easily. Any game news you have that you, besides the GTA 6 news that you had?
Nah, I'm too sad still.
It's alright, bro.
That was the only real. It's the only real news that's happened this week.
Correct. Are you ready to hop into
But-
Ring the Bell?
Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention to this week's wrestling.
And you were too caught up in Roxanne Perez, but it's alright. It's alright.
Yo. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Yo.
I'm dead. Anyway, so start off with Monday Night Raw. Can't remember completely what happened on SmackDown, but I know SmackDown was good. But on Monday Night Raw, Jey Uso started coming out talking about, I know Logan Paul's here. Why don't you just bring him out here so we can talk this one-on-one? We were all expecting Logan Paul. Instead, we got a Paul Heyman. So we did get a Paul, just not the Paul we were expecting. So he came out and Paul Heyman was just like, basically saying that he should give.
That title you have would look real
Give Seth
nice around
Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
Basically trying to get Seth Rollins a
He's
championship
like-
match.
He's like, that title, you don't understand the meaning of it.
You can't
You don't
handle it,
understand
basically.
the power.
Basically saying like Jey Uso can't handle it. So it led Jey Uso to basically declare himself into getting a World Heavyweight Championship match that night against Seth Rollins, which kind of
Yeah.
played into the next part of it was Paul Heyman's plan for Jey Uso to fall into this trap. And so that was the main event for Monday Night Raw. What happened
And then
after
you
that?
had Io Sky versus Roxanne Perez.
Which was another great match. Great. I feel like
Io
Roxanne has good.
Sky won. Roxanne Perez was apparently going to be a good sportsman, and then she got jumped by Roxanne Perez and another NXT girl.
Julia.
Io Sky got jumped.
We were all expecting Rhea Ripley to come out, but to save her, but that didn't happen. So they do have a match. They do have a match. They do have a match with Roxanne Perez and Julia versus, I think it's next week on Monday Night Raw, to believe, not Backlash. Backlash is coming up, and I am prepared for that one.
So it is what we were thinking, how they're going to turn Io and Rhea into a tag team, at least temporarily.
Correct. Yes.
And then Becky Lynch came out and just started spitting bars
on Gang. I don't know what whose promo she was watching.
She was trash, and you know, y'all all are happy that the trash is bad. Y'all all happy that the trash is gone. But then you hear me saying I took out the trash, and now I'm somehow a bad guy regarding her attacking Bayley. And then she calls Lyra. She calls Lyra Valkyria the recycling
or something.
Yeah, she's like, she's trash, just not as bad as the actual trash was. She's recycling. And then Lyra came out and basically told her, shut up, bitch! Like, you have done nothing for me. Blah, blah, blah. Get on my level. Get your shit rocked. L plus ratio plus you fell off, bozo.
You're like, yeah, you have all these accomplishments, but can you say you were the first women's Intercontinental champion? Nope.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. And then what else happened?
And then Becky tried to hit her with a manhandle slam, and Lyra basically reversed that shit and put Becky on her ass. And then they had a glaze off. Then they glazed the Randy Orton John Cena beef, the historical beef.
Yeah, they went through what happened was like throughout their whole 25-year rivalry, which I mean, it's crazy now to see Randy Orton as the babyface and John Cena as the heel this time.
Right? Gonna be another I Quit match. Imagine.
I thought that's what that was gonna lead up to. I thought these Friday night, I hope Friday Night SmackDown is they call it. They're like, I want an I Quit match, or I want this type of match. I want them to have a gruesome match. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Give me an Extreme Rules, no DQ type shit, right?
Something like that, bro. Something to make it worth it.
Or a John Cena's last match.
It's John Cena's last match against Randy Orton. In his
give me a first blood match or a last man standing where you have to knock the other person out.
You go to lobby?
This is not. I did not. I read it up, but like I said, my internet's trash.
I'm gonna go to the lobby anyways. Other than that, I really did enjoy the main event. That was just a roller coaster main event, though.
So it started with with Seth Rollins basically giving Jey Uso props. Fuck the main event. We have to talk about the best thing that happened that night. Paul McAfee calling Gunther a piece of like a little bitch.
Basically, he told Pat McAfee told Gunther, don't overlook. You're gonna overlook me.
That's why
exactly. That's why you basically tapped out at WrestleMania too. Is basically why he called him out.
You've lost to Sami Zayn because you've underestimated him. You lost to Jey Uso because you underestimated him, and the same thing's gonna happen to you at Backlash because it's you can't not underestimate someone type shit, right? And then Gunther basically hit him with a, "Oh, you're all I'm focused on right now. And you might be untouchable today, but on Saturday, I will touch you." Wait,
What did he say?
Whoa, pause.
No.
He said
No,
only the
that's basically
God's
what he
grace,
said.
God's grace of hands or something
Will
like
stop
that
me
would
from
be able
touching
to,
you.
What did he
be
say?
able to separate, take my hands off of you.
That not better. Not better.
Yeah, but you're
He
like
basically
making it.
said, he basically said, "I'ma touch you. And ain't nobody gonna be able to stop me from touching you."
What did he say?
That's gonna be some crazy editing that's gonna happen.
Anyway, so the main event that was not waiting for all that chaotic chaos to happen in the main event.
Fucking Chad Gabe. Wait, we missed the Penta match.
It was Penta versus JD, but I mean, it was a decent match. It was all around a good
Penta
match.
won.
I mean, it was a decent. Yeah, bro.
Penta won.
I talk about it more when I get into life. We'll talk about it more when we get into life. It's after we talk about this main event, we hopping into again. And I'm just kidding. We're talking into life update. Sorry, talking about Jey Uso when he was like,
Ready up, bitch.
"Oh my bad." We gotta hit the Jey Uso. We gotta.
One word, one letter.
Yeah. Or where he be talking about when he's like in the camera finna talking, he's like, everybody's like,
Let's do it again.
Roll the clip, roll the clips.
Roll the clip. And then
Anyway,
hit him with a re-roll of the clip. You feel me? Just start that Jean over. Anyway, moving on.
so
to the main
Jey
event.
Uso. Uso,
main
bro.
event Jey Uso. Yeet.
Anyways, so start out. You know they were having a good,
you can tell
friendly,
who
friendly fire competition.
yeah, Seth Rollins was giving Jey Uso his flowers, basically. Like, oh yeah, he's not champion for nothing.
And
then they
now
started cheating.
Yeah.
With like Braun Breaker distracting Paul Heyman distracting the ref, and Braun Breaker hitting a nasty spear on Jey Uso. And then right when Seth Rollins was about to pin Jey Uso, Sami Zayn came out. No, fuck you, we're going to mine. We're gonna go fight Darth Vader. We're gonna go fight Space Hitler.
What did he say?
Anyway, so Sami Zayn came out to help Jey Uso against Braun Breaker because it was basically like a 3-on-1, which was unfair for a World Heavyweight Championship match.
And basically, Sami Zayn got fucking bodied.
We came out the crowd and bodied Braun Breaker first, so
fair. And then Sami Zayn gets taken out and ref gets distracted, which lets Seth Rollins hit a super pedigree off of a spear. And then right when he was about to get pinned, you hear CM Punk's theme song come on.
And the crowd
and he was there for one reason.
Crazy. That's for Seth Rollins.
He was there for one. And it was for that bitch Seth Rollins.
I just don't know what they're gonna like. I wonder who else is gonna join the faction. Like, what is this faction they're building?
Well, it's definitely gonna be. It's definitely just the Rock's faction. You know what I mean?
Rock?
Yeah, it's definitely the Rock.
There's people here already.
I know. Don't lose. But yeah, no, it's definitely the Rock's faction because you know, The Rock wants full control over wrestling, right? He already got the WWE champion, John Cena, and he's mainly on SmackDown. And then now he wants the World Heavyweight Champion on Monday Night Rollins. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. We just got somebody shooting at us with a fighter jet, and it's crazy.
Don't die. Like, it's definitely just The Rock who's, you know, assembling his team of Avengers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know,
Call
bro.
them the
I
Avengers.
don't know. Let's kick it into life updates, so I can talk about what I've been wanting to talk about.
Alright, what do you want to talk about? Are you pregnant?
So, bro.
again?
Yes, I'm pregnant again. Anyways.
9 months
No,
is great.
I am. So you know that I'm going to WWE in July,
Wait, yeah, you?
and I'm gonna John Cena in.
His last appearance on the tour.
Anyways, I got clapped. Anyways, so see John Cena in San Antonio
Face
when he
Hitler
comes down.
killed you?
No, it was a real person on the game. Anyways, so John Cena, we get to see John Cena, but I also got me a Rey Mysterio mask, bro. I ordered me a Rey Mysterio mask because I'm gonna wear an outfit when I go.
Oh shit, you ordered a Rey Mysterio mask?
Yeah, but not from WWE shop. Like the one. Look, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
you didn't
Look, the
order
ones on
me
WWE. The ones on
Crazy.
WWE shop are like for costume Halloween stuff or like stuff to be wearing. But like the ones that I want is like a professionally made.
You
like,
want a real
leather.
luchador mask.
Exactly. I didn't want one of those
Yeah.
ones from WWE shop. I do want to get another shirt. Like I do want to order a shirt that can go with my outfit for when I go. Which, let me know in the comments
you didn't order
right
me.
now if y'all want to see me do a vlog that day, because that day I'll record the whole trip. We're gonna be going to the Riverwalk. We're gonna be doing a whole bunch of things. So let me know right now in the comments.
All without your boy.
You can literally make a vlog of what you're doing those days, because I invited you and you told me you had something planned. If that's up to you, if you want to tell the viewers or not what you're doing that day, and if they want to see a vlog, up to you personally.
So I will be attending MPC. It's a convention up in Dallas those days.
I have a question. Pause that. Who's
It's gonna
driving?
be
You are?
lit. Nah, fuck no. Arno got a new car,
Bet.
which is currently broken right now.
Anyways, continue to explain.
But yeah, so it's just the convention that I'm going to. It's gonna be fun. I will not be vlogging that, because it's gonna be my first time going to one of these, and I want to enjoy it without having all the cameras.
You know, this is my
But
third
next time I
going
go,
to
I
a WWE
definitely will.
event. Y'all gonna see me geeked out as a fan. Sorry, but wrestling is my thing.
Yo, this
As y'all will find out next Friday, or not next Friday. This Friday coming up when this video comes out. This Friday coming up. My video will be coming out, and y'all are gonna enjoy it. Just letting y'all know that now. Anyways,
yeah.
any
So
more life updates?
basically,
Eric?
how our upload schedule is gonna work. We should save this for patch notes, actually.
No,
No,
we can add
life
this into life
updates.
It's all right because it does involve each and one of us doing separate things.
Okay, so basically, we're gonna alternate weeks. So last week, you saw my first video come out. Jesus.
This week you're gonna be
Anyway,
seeing my first video come out.
You're gonna see his first video, and then the week after that, it's gonna be a sequel to the series I made. That if you watched it, hey yo, episode 2, even better than the first one, probably. I haven't started recording it yet. But trust in your boy.
Period. Trust.
But yeah, it'll be the second part to the climb. But yeah.
All right.
Personally, I haven't really been. I mean, my job had a hot sauce contest for Cinco de Mayo, and I
Did you
won.
win?
Hey, I did. The shit was a slaughter. My sauce slaughtered everybody else's sauce.
Oh, gang, I did try it and it was pretty good. Okay, so I can vouch for that one. Okay, put a vouch sign like on my screen.
Emilio certified. Bam.
And gang, vote for Eric type shit.
Hey yo, this is my platform. I am running for president.
Anyways, so we are adding a segment today. It is a
My first. Bitch, let me talk.
My bad. I'm just trying to let the viewers know what we doing.
Don't interrupt your president.
President of what?
Anyway,
20, like 45?
Exactly.
You have to be. I think you have to be 45. You have to be 45.
But I'll put up the math when I'm. I'll do the math and I'll put it up. I'll put up a banner right now of what you're up to.
Eric.
My first order of business is illegal immigrants. If you want citizenship, hunt down a pedophile. Call it the Aliens versus Predators Initiative.
That's crazy. Anyways, guys, we do want to say though right now, if y'all do want to talk to us and go join our Discord server right now, up there we have updates on everything.
Description.
There we will have updates on our channel.
Emilio's been putting in a lot of work. He's been spending more time on that Discord server than he has hanging out with his best friend.
Crazy. Anyways, so the Discord server is where everybody can go and hang out, talk to us if they want to, boost the chat, boost everybody, just have general chat with everybody that is subscribed to the channel and has similar interest. Right there, we also will be having an announcement. You can go learn more about us, even chat with us if you'd like. We do have our official links there. I mean, there you have a general voice chat as well.
If it gets popular,
that's where we also
plan on doing some giveaways.
I was about to say that. That's literally what I was about to say. Like when we eventually will be hosting our giveaways through the Discord. This is easier process for us. But like I said, if you want to go join it, it is linked in the bio.
Again, if people are interested, we can also start doing watch parties of like Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown, and we can watch those wrestling programs with you guys. You know what I mean?
I mean, we may do little events and announce them for y'all so we can all watch it together and get y'all's positive reviews. Even maybe re-record a video with some of you guys in our Discord. So if you want to eventually record a video with us, go certify your spot now.
Or, you know, I couldn't say this before, but fuck it, I'll say it now. Hey, yo, if we get popular enough, shit, I might need like 6 of y'all's help to do a Dungeons and Dragons thing. Do like a SideQuest Bros Dungeons and Dragons thing, because I love Dungeons and Dragons. Anyway, so you want to move on to our?
I know. Hold on.
I'm dead.
Oh my god.
Hey, you want to do wrestling? I mean, not wrestling, racing.
Racing? I'm down for that.
Just so it'll give me more of a leeway to pull up our next segment.
Anyways, so our next segment is going to be a new segment we are adding into our channel or into our podcast.
Drum roll, please.
I don't know what we're calling it, but there you go. I don't know what we're going to call it the segment yet, but for this week, we're calling it Reddit story, Reddit confessions.
So basically, we're going to be going through confessions and am I the asshole? And if you can think of it, like if you have we might add a section in the Discord where you can put like confessions and have that shit anonymous. And
yes, I can do that if that's what y'all want to see. If that's what y'all want to do.
You know, we'll read it. we'll read it on the pod. Get away from my microphone, dog. Anyway, we'll read it on the pod. But this week we went to Reddit. We found 1 confession and 2 Am I the Asshole stories. Because we didn't know exactly how y'all would feel about it. But we love this kind of shit. So, we're just going to call this the Reddit zone. Or something like that. Name's a work in progress. But, it's everything Reddit, whether it's going to be a confession, an Am I the Asshole, fucking pro-revenge type shit.
Anyway, so continue with the first story.
So this confession is, my little cousin cracked my iPhone XS Max screen. I made my aunt pay $329, knowing I have Apple Care and it would only cost me $29 to fix. That's the title.
Okay, let's hear the story.
Let me put the mic up. All right, so
could you ready up, please?
My little cousins are the. I did ready up, ho. Try me again, motherfucker.
My bad.
Anyway, my little cousins are the biggest shits in the world, and my aunt pretty much lets them do whatever they want without consequence. They were roughhousing and knocked my phone off the counter, shattering the screen. My closest Apple store is about 2 hours away, and it's a huge inconvenience for me to drive there, not to mention the extra gas. So instead of explaining this to her, she's kind of a person who doesn't care about things that don't affect her. I told her it was $329 to fix it, which is true if I didn't have Apple Care. She wrote me a check for $329, and I only had to pay $29 cash to fix it. I pocketed the extra $300. I consider that an inconvenience fee. Edit. My cousins are 14 and 15. They are not toddlers.
Okay, I can see where she's coming from now, though. I understand, like, they shouldn't be fucking around in the house. They shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying?
But still, a $300 upcharge is kind of crazy.
For an inconvenience fee, that's crazy. You probably use maybe, like, what, $40 worth of gas to get there and back. Maybe, like, 2 hours of your time.
If that.
I'm just using it like the most, you know what I'm saying, that I would expect.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you maybe use 4 hours. That's a crazy fee. What would you do in that situation?
She was making bank, though.
What would you do in that
situation? God, I would probably do the same. Just because, make that fucking money. Fuck yeah, I would. I would charge someone for my time. Shit, I'm not above that.
Okay, so what's the next one?
Granted, like, family, they might get a discount. Like, shit, that $300 might turn into fucking $900 to other people. You feel me?
$300 turns into $299 for my family discount.
That's crazy. Not the family discount of $1.
No, I died.
Good. Maybe I have a chance to catch up now.
Yeah, I died exactly like that. Anyways, want to read the next one?
So the next one is going to be Am I the Asshole? So I'm going to read the initial one, like the initial sentence, and we're going to give our initial thoughts of whether they're the asshole before I read the actual story. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So let me, I'm kind of playing. Let me die real quick. Alright, so, am I the asshole for making my children pay their own portion for our family vacation?
What?
Am I the asshole for making my kids pay for their portion of our family vacation?
I mean, it depends on how old they are, I would say.
At what point does
my
it become
initial thoughts are like depending on who planned the vacation and who got invited and like who really has a say in what happens in the vacation, then yeah. Because if you're just making the kids pay for a vacation they really didn't want to go on or to a place they didn't really want to go to, then I see it as
Then you're the
unfair.
asshole.
Like, yeah, because like maybe the kids could use that. Maybe the kids could use that money to maybe buy something they needed or wanted, you know, instead of having to spend it on a trip that they didn't want to go on.
On a bum ass family vacation.
Bro, I can't get past this level.
You
It's
know what I
crazy.
mean? Which level?
You ain't even near me yet.
Yeah, because I had to stop and read our Reddit stuff.
I'm
Who's
still
not
not
near
past
you,
it.
bitch? Who's not near you, bitch?
Did you pass that already?
Yeah, motherfucker! You just drive over. You just fly over it.
Nah, bro. I went through it. That's crazy. Anyways, so continue with the whole story because I gave my opinion on it.
Give me 1 second. I'm snapping. I'm popping off, and I don't want you to win. So, holy shit! Let me get through this, and then I'll read it. They were not saying when they said challenge incoming. That shit caught me so
whoa.
off guard. Did you get to it? The wall, basically.
Which wall?
And I'm dead. Anyway, so the rest of the story goes: we've been planning on going to vacation to Cuba for Christmas holiday for a week. It's pretty pricey during the Christmas holidays, but that's the only time we can all go. We have 3 children, 20 female, 15 male, and 12 female, who we are making them pay their own ticket and part of the hotel, since we wouldn't be financially stable enough to pay for all 5 plane tickets and such. My 12-year-old daughter has been complaining that since the other 2 have jobs and she doesn't, that's not fair. However, we've decided to stick firm with it and be equal to them all. Their other opinion, if they don't want to pay, is staying at grandma's. Their other option, if they don't want to pay, is staying at grandma's. She has savings which are just enough to cover the vacation, but she also wants to save up for a phone. My other 2 children aren't happy, but that they have to pay for their own, but they are willing since we go to Cuba. Am I the asshole for making them pay? I feel like most families don't make their children pay for their own tickets, but since we all really want to go, my wife and I think this is the best option. Edit.
Okay, so I
My
see.
12-year-old
Yes,
daughter,
Matt.
who is almost 13, is in 8th grade. She has worked in our business a couple times for me, which I pay her. Only a couple times, though, right? So,
I wonder how much.
are they the
tickets were.
asshole?
Because one, they choose
It's
the
Cuba.
most expensive. I understand it, but they choose the most expensive time. Like, there's got to be another time you can go. You can't be the most expensive time that you're going.
Are
know
you
what I'm
still
saying?
playing?
Yeah.
I was kicked.
Oh. Anyways, it can't be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can't.
No, I get you.
And then like, she's 12 years old,
I think
bro.
they
Like,
are.
she doesn't have a whole paying
That-
job
that-
like the other 2 do.
That,
the other 2 I can understand,
that's the
like,
asshole.
yeah, the other 2 I can understand, like, oh, you're showing them responsibilities, like, okay, like, this is how you should da-da-da-da, like, you're showing them early type stuff, you know what I'm saying? Which is
Like,
fine.
if you want nice things, you have to pay for them.
Exactly.
Shit.
Exactly.
But, like, 12 years old is crazy. Even 15 years old is a bit much. The only one I agree with them making pay for the vacation is the 20-year-old.
Yeah, the 20-year-old, yes, because at that age, shit. This is crazy. How am I supposed to
But yeah, that is That is the first Am I the Asshole. You ready for the second one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Am I the asshole for only taking my wife and sons to Disneyland?
Taking what? Like he didn't take his
Am I
kids
the
or what?
asshole for only taking my wife and sons?
Who else did he not? Who was he supposed to take? Like that's what I'm trying to lead to.
Off of the initial title, I want to say not. But then I read the first sentence, and this guy's an asshole.
Okay, well let's hear it.
I strap in. I'm 40 years old and live with my wife and our 2 sons. I also have a 14-year-old daughter from a previous relationship. My daughter's mom and I were never in a relationship when she got pregnant with my daughter. My daughter has always lived with her mom, and she visits us 1 to 2 times a month on the weekends. For years, ever since my wife and I got together, we always do 2 trips a year for each of our birthdays. When our kids were born, we skipped the trips for a few years, and then as they got older, we left them with our parents to do our little 4-day trips. Now that my boys are older, we took them to the Grand Canyon for my wife's birthday a few months ago. We were surprised at how good the boys are at traveling. Quiet on airplanes, they don't mind walking for a few hours, and just genuinely in a very good mood about the whole thing. So we thought we'd do something bigger for my birthday. A trip to Disneyland. This is especially special because I've never been there. I grew up poor, and Disneyland was far too expensive. We flew out last week before the Thanksgiving rush and enjoyed a 5 days in Disney SoCal, South California / Disney. It was a fun experience. When we got back, my daughter, who had already been to Disneyland with her mom, visited and found out about the trip with my sons. I wasn't hiding the trip at all from her. I just didn't think it'd be a big deal because she's already been there before. My daughter was very upset and said it was unfair that she wasn't invited or included on the trip. I told her that it was a family trip for us and that her mom wouldn't have covered half of the ticket anyway. Her mom is not in poverty or anything. She's a teacher who doesn't have much cash to spare. I legitimately tried to reason with my daughter. If her half of the ticket had been covered, she could have joined us. I've never had to yell at my daughter. I've never had my daughter yell at me, much less as much as she did that day. I don't understand the issue. 1, she's already been to Disney. 2, her mom couldn't have afforded the extra expense. 3, my sons weren't jealous of her when she went to Disney a few years ago. I don't get the issue. I told her that we enjoyed the trip so much that we were going back in March when the weather was warmer, and that we'll let her mom know in advance so she can start saving up for the ticket. She refused to hear me out and insisted I drop her off at home. Am I the asshole for excluding my daughter on my family vacation to Disneyland?
Yes and no. Yes.
Yes.
Because
Just yes and yes. No. He is completely the asshole because of the terminology he used.
yes, because he could pay for the ticket. He doesn't have to. Her mom doesn't always have to offer. That's his daughter as well. He can offer to pay for her ticket, her parts to cover. So yes, I see where he has to use the asshole on that part. The other part that I see he's an
No.
asshole is
My thing is he is completely the asshole for the terminology he used. When his daughter was like, "Why didn't you invite me?" He responded was, "Oh, it was a family vacation." Motherfucker, that's your family, dog.
yes, but you also gotta understand the family that he means. Like it's like, I mean,
It
I see where
doesn't
you're going
matter
with
if it's his new
True,
family. That
true, but
that's
it
his
also depends on how
dog.
much. It depends. It depends on how much his daughter is around them too. Like, wouldn't have been like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
2 times a month, every other weekend.
so that's what 24 times a year they see each other.
Pretty much. Pretty much. But here's the thing. Also, the ready up, by the way. Ready up, ho.
Oh, my bad.
Since
my bad.
I'm done reading, we can actually race. But here's the thing with the whole thing about it is he's like, my sons weren't jealous of her when she went.
She went
Motherfucker.
with her mom.
That's not
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not their exactly. That's not their mom.
They had no
that's
reason
not...
to be jealous.
Exactly.
His whole attitude about it is, I don't see why my daughter was mad I excluded her from the family vacation. Bitch, because you excluded her from the family vacation.
Yeah, like I see where, and then like saying that her mom has to pay for like that's your daughter. You shouldn't have to tell her mom to pay for it.
On God.
Like if that's your daughter and you say you claim her and stuff like that, automatically include her and to pay for her stuff. Like that's your daughter.
And if
14
like,
years plus.
And like his whole thing is he didn't even ask the mom. Maybe the mom was like, "Hey, yo, your boy got a bonus this month. You know,
right? Maybe
my
the mom
daughter
did
wants
have the
to
money.
go to Disney. My mom wants to go to Disney.
If she was able to afford to go into Disney, if she was able to afford to go to Disney and take her and her daughter one time already, I'm pretty sure she has money saved up. Being that wise, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure she could have afforded to give. You know what I'm saying? If that was the situation.
I just think this dude doesn't like his kid.
You just saying no telling.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I just think this dude doesn't like his daughter. But
all
yeah,
right. So let's
that
kick
is
it into
all
game.
for our Reddit stuff.
Let's kick it into game time. You ready? This
right.
week,
You're in charge of the game this week.
I was like, this week Eric's playing the game, not me. Anyways, Eric did lose last week's challenge, as y'all saw, and I did not put the punishment in the video, only due to the fact that his punishment for the video is going to be. Yeah,
he's gonna dress me up as a princess
for a podcast. He has to wear it the whole podcast.
Yeah.
So, are you ready, Eric?
Anyway.
I am.
Yeah. What are we playing? You never told me. You just said be surprised, motherfucker.
Okay, so this week, since you wanted to play higher and lower last week, we are gonna play another higher and lower. I have 10. I have 10 higher or lower questions based on gaming, sales, awards, and etc. So based on their awards, etc., and how much they made and how much they cost to create and stuff like that. What was their budget? Everything like that.
Like who turned a bigger profit type shit, or
yeah, like it's just gonna be higher or lower. Like it's really all you're gonna be saying, right? So,
all right.
Like I said, are you ready?
Yeah, fuck it. We ball.
I said, are you ready? Anyways, put DX.
Yes, sir.
Put the DX part in there.
What?
The DX.
Fuck.
Are you ready?
Oh yeah, no. Sucker.
Exactly. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about.
Fuck this goddamn. Alright.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Did Minecraft sell more or less than 300 million copies worldwide?
Oh, absolutely more.
Correct.
That was a slam dunk.
Alright. Ready for the next one?
Oh, of course.
Is the budget of Red Dead Redemption 2 higher or lower than 250 million? Was it higher or lower basically when they made it?
Red Dead 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Higher.
250 million.
Higher.
Correct. It was estimated to be between 370
like,
to 540 million.
I knew it.
Damn, I died. All right. Next question. Does Fortnite have more or fewer than 400 million registered accounts?
I'll say more. By, like, barely, though.
You said more?
Yeah.
Correct. Over 500 million as of 2023.
500.
Next question.
All right. Bet.
That's a lot of people, bro, on Fortnite. If you really think about it. Oh my god. Anyways, next question. Did the PS2 sell more or less than 155 million units?
More or less than 155 mil?
Yeah.
PS2, right? Uh-huh. Less. Less.
You said less?
Final answer.
Final answer. Are you sure that's your final answer?
I'm positive.
Did you make it past?
No, I'm fucking stuck.
Anyways.
Stuck.
You said less. Correct answer was
Yeah.
more.
Fuck! Did you make it?
About 155 plus million, still the best-selling console ever. No, I didn't make it.
Fuck!
All right. Question number 5. Does The Witcher 3 have more or less than 250 Game of the Year awards?
More or less than 250? Witcher 3 was very popular. I want to say less. Then
You said
again,
less?
those Witcher... Yeah, but then again, the Witcher 3 fans are
So less is your final answer.
less. Less.
Incorrect. They do have over 250 Game of the Year awards.
Of course.
Anyways, straight into the water.
Number
6. Is the highest grossing Call of Duty game higher or lower than 1.5 billion in revenue?
Higher or lower than 1.5 billion?
Yes.
It's a good question. Go with higher.
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 Correct.
Final answer.
Correct. Modern Warfare in 2019 pulled in over 3 billion total. Crazy, right? Here's another one. You ready? Question number 7. Did Among Us peak with more or less than 500,000 concurrent players on Steam?
Oh, definitely more. That show's massive.
That's correct. It peaked at over 500k on PC, even more on mobile. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
no.
Did you get past
I
it?
know Among Us. No, I'm stuck. I tried a new strat called cheating. It was working!
I got past it. Don't worry.
Ow.
Okay. Number 8. Was Cyberpunk 2077's pre-order count higher or lower than 800 million? Or 800 million? 8 million.
That
My
was
bad.
higher.
Higher or lower?
I know because it was higher because Cyberpunk was like it was like one of the biggest like letdowns in like gaming history because everyone was super hyped for it, but then it was a piece of shit full of bugs. Like they got it fixed now, and it's actually a pretty decent game. It's just it lost all that initial support. You know what I mean? So it's definitely higher than 8 mil. Probably not much higher. Probably like 10 mil.
Correct. 8 million plus pre-orders, pre-launch, bro.
I'm fucking. So how many of these do I have to get right to win?
There's only 10, so you have to get 9.
So-
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. More than 5 for sure.
You want to do like 70%? Like I can
Sure.
get 3 wrong
Sure.
or shit.
Yeah, and I think you missed 2, so. And there's only 2 questions left, so.
Really bring it down to the wire, don't you?
This one might really sell it for you. Number 9. Did Elden Ring sell more or less than 20 million copies in its first year?
More.
Correct. Ooh, I died.
Yeah, and I think
this
in
is
its
a-
first year it sold like 100, like that.
Okay. Bro, there's one that I couldn't get past earlier, and you're gonna probably run across it here in a little bit. Yeah.
I'm ahead of you.
Yeah, I know. You're probably at the one that you can't get past. That I can't get past. Oh no, you're at the
This
one
one?
that I can get past this one like that. This
All right,
next one
so
is
what were you
crazy.
saying?
Alright, so number 10.
Burger King foot lettuce.
This
The
dude.
last thing you'd want in a Burger King burger is probably someone's foot.
Anyways,
Turns
number
out that
10
might
was
be
the
what you
original.
get.
Listen. Number 10 was the original Super
Whoa, hold on,
Mario
hold on,
Bros.
wait a minute. What?
Okay, hold on.
Fuck!
Damn it, I
I
was-
keep dying!
Was the original Super Mario Bros. NES game sold in more or less than 40 million copies? Did it sell more or less than 40 million copies?
More or less than 40 million copies.
The original Super Mario.
Oh, definitely. Ooh. Doesn't matter, bitch, because no matter if I get this one right or wrong, I win.
No, you have to get this one. You've missed 2. This is the one that really
I
debates
can
everything.
miss. I can miss 3, 70%, bitch. I'm at that right now. This is whether I get 80.
Okay, well,
Anyway.
let's shoot for the 80.
I want to say more.
Correct. There was 48 million units sold. Hit you with some hard
Let's go.
trivia this week, didn't I?
Not even a little bit. I got 2 wrong.
That's right. Next game that I have will have harder trivia for you. Don't worry.
Don't worry, I already know what your punishment's gonna be.
What is it gonna be?
You want to
Imagine
know now or be surprised?
I want to know now. I don't want to know now, so I know what I'm prepared for.
Alright, buy 2 princess outfits, bitch. We call it our princess special. Have Amber do both of our makeups type shit?
I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, you are. That's your punishment, ho. Hey, we made an agreement before we started the podcast. No matter what the punishment was, as long as it's within reason, you're doing it.
That's not within my reason, bro. Because the other day, my punishment could have been to cut off all your hair.
No, that's a big one. We only do that on big fucking... big things. So,
Anyway,
sir, looks like we'll both be pretty princesses next week. Unless you want me to think of something even more embarrassing for you.
Nah, I agree.
So tune in
Anyway.
next week to the SideQuest Bros podcast to see both of us wearing princess outfits, unfortunately. I don't know why I sound hyped for that. I'm not excited.
I can't beat this level.
Don't worry, I got it. I found out the strat. Why? All right. What's our next thing we have to do? Or is that all we have for today?
That's all we have. That's the outro.
All right. Let me beat this level before I hit a clip with the outro. Fuck.
Bro, I can make it to the third one. No.
Fuck! I can always make it to the third one. It's the fucking fourth one. Maybe. All right. Try backing up and then going for it. It gives you a little bit more speed, a little bit more own control.
All right. I made it through the third one.
So did I. It's not the fourth one. Anyway, that is all we got for you this week, folks. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and go ahead and leave in the comments our code word for today. What is our code word to make? Our code word this week is going to be princess, to make sure you made it this far in the video. Boom, right there, princess. Like always, thank you for joining us on this side quest. Be sure to catch us on the next one. Goodbye!